Alright, so this is how I finally got robotic affirmations to work for me. You have all these gurus out there telling you these robotic affirmations work, and etc, etc. If you look throughout these videos and these gurus, they have a few things in common. They had this indifference about them, this knowledge. It almost seemed like the robotic affirmation in themselves didn't matter because they already believed in the affirmation being completed. So that was what kind of broke my mind. I was thinking more of keep saying this until it works. I need to keep saying this as long as I keep saying it and persist and persist and persist. This robotic affirmation will work, and I'll achieve my manifestation dream and all this, etc., etc. And it wasn't working. It wasn't working. It wasn't working. No matter how much I persisted, until I did this. I picked a topic. I picked something I didn't care about. I knew was possible. I picked something very, very simple. It was very, very simple. I wanted to be a certain level in chess on this mobile game I play. It's called chess.com. It's an app. I wanted to be above 1,000 on the 10-minute chess game levels. And I wanted to do it within a week. And I was at like 750 at the time, and it will take me forever to go up like 50 points, and then it'll take me 2 games or 3 games of like a bad, play or bad stupid decisions, and I'll be back down to 700. So I couldn't break out of it. So I didn't even practice chess. I didn't even play any much more. What I did was, I knew it was possible because 1,000 is not that high. I knew it was very possible. I knew it was just, I was having a lot of bad games and I wasn't paying attention. So I sat down, and with me knowing that it was it was like very possible for me to do this. It was very easy, actually. I knew it was easy. I already knew in reality it was easy. So me robotically affirming, why am I so good at chess? Why am I so good at chess? Why am I so good at chess? Why am I always winning games? Why am I always winning games? Me robotically affirming this was very believable for me. I almost said it just to say it as an extra step because I knew it was very doable and practically already done. Once I knew it was practically already done, because for me, it felt like it's something very simple, very doable. Less than a week, guys. It was way less than a week. It was almost 4.5 days. I was at like 1,050 points ranking, and it worked. It was like, this was a breakthrough. This was like a year and a half ago when I did this. Because I haven't been trying robotic affirmations heavily until recently, but a year and a half ago I figured out this secret sauce. And then I was like, if it worked for that, what else can it work for? What made it work? I deciphered what made it work. The reason it worked for me is because I believed in my subconscious already that this thing was easy, that this thing was doable. So you need your subconscious to believe for you that this thing is easy, it's doable, it's done. You have to have your subconscious do the assuming. Why do I have $1 million? You need to believe $1 million is easy. You cannot surround yourself with people who talk about negative things around money. You have to surround yourself with people that actually talk like money is easy. They don't talk about negative things around finances. That's why they say if you have your 5 closest friends are all rich, you'll be rich too. It's your environment. You sit yourself into negative situations at work where people complain about paychecks or taxes and this and that, and then that seeps into your subconscious. You can't help but let it seep into your subconscious. So I began to surround myself with better people. There are certain people at work who were always negative, who always talked negative, who always joked around, even jokingly, even though it was kind of funny the way we would mess around. They would even jokingly say negative things, but that gets into your subconscious. I'm not saying you need to cut your friends off, but that's what I had to do. I had to cut a lot of people off. And when I say cut off, I mean whenever they spoke about something negative, I became like an actual AI robot. I just walked away. People would actually question me on it, like, what's going on? I blatantly said to them, I just don't like negativity anymore. I got to stay away from negativity. I told them straight up, I got to stay away from negativity. I was completely honest with these people. And every time something negative came up jokingly or haphazardly, I would get up, walk away like a goddamn robot. And it worked. It worked. Things started getting better for me. My affirmations were coming true. I opened 3 businesses after 1 business burnt down because I wasn't doing things correctly. I opened 3 after my first business burnt down and I lost a lot of money. And this is all because of robotic affirmations. I'm not saying to use this principle for everything. I'm just saying the tool is so useful for me. But honestly, there's certain principles you have to understand when you're using robotic affirmation. That's why I want you guys to subscribe, because I'm going to have a bunch of videos that underlie other principles when it comes to robotic affirmations. There's lots of secret tips that I can't lay out unless I get down on a phone call with you and we spend the hour. But I'm not gonna. I don't know. I don't know how to get every tip in one video. It will be like an hour-long video, and I don't think anyone can sit through that. But there's these hermetic principles, these ancient principles, and they all tie into things like robotic affirmation, law of assumption, and things of that nature. We have to, as analytical, intellectual beings, because we have an intellectual mind, we have to decipher these teachings. Once the intellectual mind can understand it, the subconscious could better absorb it. The student needs to seek knowledge first. This is what they mean by seek knowledge. You have to analytically and intellectually use your upper mind to decipher these teachings, these ancient teachings. I'm not talking about these YouTube gurus who are just repeating stuff. I need you to go out there. Or actually, I'm planning on doing a live stream where I read the book. I want to read the Kabbalion on a live stream, and I'm probably going to read a couple other books, because reading also is another form of understanding, reading out loud. And if I can sit there on a live stream and read it out loud, I'll be able to better understand it, and in turn, these videos will be 10 times better because I'll better understand this knowledge. Yeah, I'm not going to keep this video too long, guys. I love you guys as always. Comments have been great. Subscribers have been great. We've been growing rapidly, and I feel like I'm doing something here, and it feels nice. Love you guys as always. See you guys in the next video. Peace.